So here we are in the Olympic Park. Of course, there it is, the Olympic Stadium right behind us. 60,000 people watching the best athletics track and field events in the world, of course, over the next week. I've bumped into Marcus Speller from the Football Ramble, the UK's leading football podcast, and we're going to talk briefly about the UAE at London 2012 because their football team really did impress, didn't they?
They did, yeah. They surprised a lot of people. You know, they had a good outing against Uruguay, lost 2-1, of course, went ahead. I think some people thought, wow, we didn't expect that, you know, because I went to Team GB against the UAE and everybody thought, oh, that's an easy 3 points, no bother. But actually, I said, well, hang on, did you see them against Uruguay? You know, and they turned up at Wembley, they played well, and on another day might have got a point. You know, at 1-1, they missed a good chance to make it 2-1, and I think they had Team GB a little bit worried in periods of that game.
Let's not forget as well, all but one of that team play in the UAE. They don't have any experience in the European leagues. Hamdan Al-Kamali, of course, was on loan at Lyon last season, but didn't really get many games. But can you see any of those players from that team making the switch to a European league?
Well, quite possibly. I mean, I don't think UAE is seen as a footballing hotbed of talent at the moment. But you know, things like the Olympics can change attitudes. You know, they would have definitely surprised a few people. They had a couple of great ball-playing players in the centre of the pitch. And so that kind of thing's a good showcase event, you know. And I think it would be good for the league if maybe one or two of them made that step to Europe, because it would just show the rest of the world that actually we have got some good players, or you know, they have got some good players in the United Arab Emirates. And it's a good advert for the league and for the countries.
And let's not forget, of course, there's more and more Middle Eastern people buying out clubs in the UK. Of course, the Kuwaitis have just bought Nottingham Forest and Leeds United, the latest club to be linked as well. And that will only be good for Arab players, because doors may start to open for these players and they may start to get noticed.
Yeah, that's right. And also, if you have players that go to Europe and play in the big leagues, it inspires more people in their countries, you know. And you don't want a mass exodus, of course. You do want some homegrown talent to stay in the country and grow that league as well. But it is good if one or two, certainly, and then, you know, because a lot more teams in Europe are going over there. We've seen Real Madrid and AC Milan go over there for winter breaks and pre-season friendlies, and also, who knows, maybe they'll send a few talent scouts out there to have a little look and see if they can pick up any of the footballers.
Of course, Madi Ali is the coach of the under-23 side, and he's hotly tipped to get the full national coach job after these Olympics here in London. Now, if he gets that, then there's a great future for the UAE side, because he's got these young players who have played together for the last 7 years or so, and if they can carry on, the future's bright for them. Yeah,
totally. I think it would be a good move. I mean, he's got a team. He's got a team there. You know, he's built this team. They're gelling, you know. I mean, as I say, they did impress a few people at the Olympics, or they have done, you know, and that bodes well for the future. Only one player over the age of 23, a good young side of all players that play in the United Arab Emirates. So that looks good, and if they could get to, you know, a World Cup, maybe in Russia 2018 or something, again, wonderful experience for those players, and inspire so many others to come through, and that would be absolutely superb for them out there.
The last World Cup the UAE was, of course, Italia United. They played 3, lost 3, so they have improved on that, because they got a point this time around in London on the worldwide stage. So Russia may be a good target for them next. Marcus Speller from the Football Ramble. How are you enjoying London 2012 here in London, of course?
It's been absolutely magnificent. There was a lot of sceptical people, as there always is in London, but especially for this kind of event, and worried about traffic and all this kind of stuff. As soon as the games have started, we've hit the ground running. It's been absolutely marvellous. Everybody wants a ticket for absolutely anything. It's an absolute blast.
And the atmosphere here in the Olympic Village and the park is absolutely fantastic. We'll keep you up to date online, of course, Dubai1038.com. Marcus Speller, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the games.